Okay, good day everyone. Today is 20th of December 2021, and I'm going to be talking on gold. My name is Mr. Amari Nelson. I'm CEO of EURUSD Limited, and I think we might be headed. So for some reasons, I think I'll be deleting everything on my chart and start over again, because this is not just a TA session. I'm also doing the session to train some group of people that I'll be working with starting from January next year. And before I continue this video, I really want to wish each and everyone a Merry Christmas in advance. Christmas is on Sunday, today is on Tuesday, so I'll be looking at the whole market from market perspective. As you can see, I've deleted everything on my charts, and I've been trying to do videos for each and everyone since I think the month of September professionally, to see where we're going and wherever might happen in the market in the upcoming days or months. Like I said on my last YouTube video, I said I think we are still trying to come down here on first of all, we're going to start with DSDY, which is the dollar index. So I think where we're coming down to, reasonable place we're coming down to, is at 0.5 fib retracement level, which is there and coincide with the market structure in which we have a resistance that might turn support. This is what I think, but definitely what I do every day is I flow with the market. I'm much of a swing trader, but I tend to flow with the market all the time. I guess that's how I'm able to find that. So I don't look at the back. I don't usually look at the back to find support and resistance. What if it comes and breaks? I guess. And so let's leave that aside. So let's just jump into the chart and flow the market. So for now, I think I'll be focusing on the US dollar and gold. I guess. And so this is a monthly time frame from the gold, and I'll try and rush I'll try and rush a fast top-down analysis from the monthly to the 1 minute or even the 15-minute chart and see what we're doing and probably why I think we're heading to, I think we're heading to 1,900, which is at the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level on the chart. So let me break gold down. If you look at the monthly time frame, what do you see on gold? As you can see, we had a run-up, came down, came up, we formed a double top formation on gold. Are you getting it? Which brought us down, broke our structure on the monthly time frame, because this was a higher high, higher low. We went for another high, we couldn't break. We made a double top. So that's an indication that told me that definitely we'll break this low, because we couldn't make a higher high. Now it came to break this low. First of all, okay, let's say this is the high, this is the low. I guess we've broken this low now. So what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to do a retracement. So it's either we end here at the 0.618 retracement level. If I should take it, 0.5, I'll also take 0.618 levels. Depends on the momentum that is coming with. Are you guessing? So after taking those two levels, I'll further start going down to my weekly to see if I can find any areas of value from the place I've marked. I guess, as you can see, we have, okay, I think I should get this off first so that my chart will not be messy. This is the weekly outlook. If I am a position trader or I am a swing trader, like I'm swinging in between this and this and this and this and this. As you can see, we were coming down. Sorry. We're coming down, we're coming up, doing lower lows, lower high, lower low. Now we're coming for this high. Have we broken it? Yes. If we've broken this, definitely that means we're just in a phase whereby we'll return probably 0.3. if I use my fib retracement level from here, probably 0.3. I'm just doing a rush down analysis on where we might be headed in the next coming days or months. I get probably 0.3 or 0.5. After every break, listen to this, very, very important. After every break of a new structure, we usually don't return that much. We usually don't return that much. I think we return about just 0.3 retracement. So if I'm to mark that out, I would say that probably we will just return to, by let me say 0.3, this 0.382, so 0.3 is somewhere here. Yes, and so I'm just giving analysis without even looking at the lower time frames yet to see if there's anything that corresponds. Now, this 0.3 gives us a retracement. We have a support on resistance which we broke. This is on that support. This is on that support. This is on that support that did a fake out and went again. This is on that support. And this is another, this is another support that broke. Then probably this will have, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is how I do my technical analysis. So I will further drop to a daily time frame if there's anything that corresponds with what I've drawn here before going further. You can see this was a triple bottom formation that gave us, this was a triple bottom formation that gave us our trend reversal. You can find those in some other, let me see if I can find them in some people's chart. This 1, 2, 3, that's a triple top that broke and gave us a continuation pattern. So I don't think we will be going down from here, coming down more than this or even here. So if I'm to draw my levels very well, this was our last low. Are you getting me? So adjustment is advised as in this is needed when trading. So if I'm even supposed to wait, if there's any pattern waiting, if we go down to our lower time frames, I'll show you. So coming to our daily, we had this triple bottom that gave us a reversal that we're going back to the higher highs. So is there any pattern you see here that caused this break? Yes. So if I'm to draw my trend line, starting from here, I've been on this downtrend channel. I've been on this channel. So if I'm not even supposed to use, let me use a parallel channel to see if it corresponds. So I've been on this channel. We have 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch is okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's okay to form a channel. So we have been on this parallel channel, which we did a double bottom triple bottom, from here to give us our trend reversal to the upside. Remember, when we go back to the weekly time frame, what happens? Don't get carried away. We formed a double top here, which brought us down. I guess in it on our weekly. Then what we're doing right now is just a retracement to the 0.5 or 0.6, which is at 1,900. Weekly, as in the higher time frames, overwhelms the lower time frame. Remember, but right now we're trading in between the 0.5 and 0.6. We're still trading in between this push. So since we're still trading in between that push on the weekly and on the monthly, we are the lower time frame taking those trades out. If I'm a position trader, if I enter from here, I'll put my exit at 1,854 or $1,850 on gold, and you know how many pips that is. So if I'm to check how many pips that is, even without looking at my fundamentals, I will just check or use OptaFX, my preferred trading calculator, and see whatever is happening. So imagine I had entered this trade. On gold from maybe using one lot from 1,6. Let me say, okay, probably 1,620 to 1,852 as a position trader. Starting price 1,620 to 1,852. Imagine how many pips that is. $23,000, 200. And how long would that take? This how many weeks? It started from on the 4th of November, and we're already almost at the end of November, right? At the end of December. So that's 2 months from a position trader. Definitely, this is an area of value that I think you might be coming to if you check very well. We'll have a resistance here, we'll have resistance, we'll have resistance. I guess we'll have a lot of support because that got broken. So I can take that as an area of value. That's how I check my trades and areas of value before taking the trades. Are you getting? So I am on the verge that we are going to 1,900, which is 0.618. And why I'm using that, if I can delete all this out and make this clean and clear for everyone to see. Why I'm saying that is because this triple bottom has a possible reversal pattern, that states that higher, lower, low, higher, low, lower, low, came here, triple, broke, came down. Now let me stop here first. See something here before we continue. This was, I have to be very slow, so for people I'm teaching, if it's just T, I would have been faster than this. Remember, this is a triple bottom formation. After it breaks, what did it do? What happened here? Let me delete this. If you measure this Fibonacci retracement level, it should, after every possible break, what happens? It retraces just 3%. There's 0.318 retracement level. If I'm correct or wrong, you can see it was not even up to 0.318. After even major break, I think we get 30% before expanding to the upside. So if I'm to analyze this right now, I will say that this is my last low. This is my lower low, higher high, breaking the structures, changing character to the upside. So this, to me, this is a change of character here. I guess. So if I'm to analyze this, this might be long, but is a training section I'm trying to give. I'm trying to give a training section here. So this is my change of character to the upside. I guess this is my change of character to the upside. Okay. This is my change of character to the upside. This break that broke above this higher low and lower high. This is my change of character. Retracing just to 0.318. So I still believe that this market is continuing to the upside until it gets to probably my order block area. I know this area is very large. I will use this as my order block and also my retracement level. So if I should draw this, and you can see patterns unfolding here on gold. So if I take this top to this place, I think we're coming to 1,900 levels, probably 0.618 level, because of the momentum I'm seeing on this chart. Again, so if I'm to analyze this, I think gold is coming here. So I think gold is either coming here. We can break this, definitely we'll come to another block before finding a reversal pattern to the downside. So this is what I'm looking at on. So I'm still bullishly biased on gold. So if I should delete all this again and drop to a lower time frame, drawing just this as a new area of value from here, if you can see, was there anything that corresponded? Yes. On this, yes. So I'll just start from here. Let me not go back further down. So always look for areas of value that might, this was support. This was a support also, turn resistance that we broke here. We went just 0.318. Now we made another higher high. So as long as I've made this higher high, if I'm to zoom out again, As long as I've made this higher high, everything happening inside here right now. Now we all shifted and made another higher high. So I will just be working with what I have inside here and still have at the back of my mind that we are still bullish, not bearish, because structure has not changed yet to bearish. Until structure breaks on probably on our 4 time frame before I'll consider that we are now bearish. Now, going further, I'm using gold as an example. It applies to every other USD pairs also, but I'll still talk about a trade I am on already. One of my not student, but she's going to become student very soon. I've been following how I entered that trade on Euro USD from here. I entered that trade from here, I think, when I saw this break, came back up and started shifting in about 15 minutes. So I took the trade and saw that that's where we started reversing because I overall on the weekly, I am bullish on Euro AUD. I guess because when we came down, same thing happening on gold right now. We came down from a double bottom, came back up. Now we reversed just 0.318. If I can draw that fib retracement level again, I guess that's where I knew that probably 0.318, 0.30, so if it doesn't get to 0.318 because this was I'll switch back to your coming point. This was our area of value or our support that got broken to the downside, got came back up, resistance stopped us again. So just imagine that you are working with your areas of value. You would have entered this long trade from here. After this break, you would have entered and used your fee probably to get down here. Then come back up again, knowing that this place is going to be a resistance when you see this long sell-off. We came back, we couldn't break again, giving us a double bottom that might definitely break. So just imagine that you're a position trader, a smooth trader has entered this trade from probably this place. I'll switch back to my gold. From here, you would have left this trade from 4221 to break and even start going. Are you getting? And even start going and retrace and start going. Now, I'll give reasons why I enter this trade from here and knowing that definitely we're reversing to the upside, even breaking major key levels. So if I use my fib retracement and see where we're going to from overall, you can see I believe we're coming here $7,024. So from here that I entered right now, that's about 2,000 pips into the future. You calculate that Euro EUD. I'll go back to my gold, just giving you an inside directions how you should take your trades. So let's say you enter that trade from 4220 and you are going to 7,000, even though it takes months, it's just for you to be looking for your, short pattern. That's about $18,000 on a one lot trade. On a 10 lots, that's about $185,000. If you calculate that in Naira, you know how much it, and definitely starting from next year, let me talk about something. Starting from next year, I want to start a trading journey, which I'll be needing just 5 people, not an academy, not a class, just 5 people that I was starting that journey with. I believe with just a capital of $2,500, we should be able to achieve nothing less than 100,000 to $1 million, which is about $1.2 million, which is about 1 billion naira. So I'm looking to enter those trading all these patterns and breaks I'm giving you here right now. This might be small. So look at your fundamentals that have been happening on euros for the past, whether being hawkish, being bullish, and all those. Look for your patterns, and you arrive at the table that says that these things knows as in forget fundamentals sometimes. Yes, they work, but they are just there to distract you from following the bigger picture, which is the weekly and the monthly time frame. The daily time frames you're entering is used to determine where the directions of your trade is going to, where you should enter and where you should come out. So if I go to my daily time frame on Euro USD, I'll come back here. So let me go back to gold from where we are on gold as it stands right now. Now, I use this to give you an insight of probably what is happening on Euro EUD and where we are going to. that is priceless. This chart pattern I just did just now is priceless because overall on the weekly we are still trending to the upside. So I'll still take down very bullish on euro. What's it called? Euro UD. So going back to gold, So where are we right now? So if we to continue this chart further than this pattern further, we have a triple bottom already. We have lower low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Are you getting? So I'm going to trend this like this if I'm you. Well, let's go down to further break it down. The daily time frame is just to show you what is happening already. Now, bring in our volume into the chart. Bring in our volume into the chart and also bring in what do I bring again? What do I bring again? Let's just analyze this together. Since we started having this push, how many, and you'll be seeing green, how many rays have you seen? Have you seen any ray break any structure? No, because we're even supposed to break this to the downside on, we're even supposed to break this to the downside to be bearish on gold. That's on the daily. Before I become bearish on gold, I have to break this to the downside on gold, this particular area of value on gold, before I become bearish on gold. But for now, I'm still trading to the upside because my daily is bullish, my weekly is bullish, my monthly is bullish. That's to tell me that that's an indication that tells me that no matter what you're trading on the lower time frames, probably on the 4-hourly, make sure that your bias is bullish. So the trend is your friend, follow the trend and to not fail you. So if I can get this out of the way and see if there's any chart pattern that is telling me otherwise, I will just say, yes, I have a trend line which has been respecting. It came up, came down, respected its trend line, respected the trend line, from a higher high, came down, form a higher high again, respect the trend line. So definitely, if I am going to exit, events is going to go wrong on gold right now, I think we should look at this previous top and where we are right now, and this downtrend. Focus where we are right now. As it stands right now, what can you see? So for a continuation pattern on gold, I think probably if I'm to draw this, if this is to be called a continuation pattern on gold, for me not to be, bearish bias, I'll take something, I'll bring in my part again, do this, do this, do this, do this. Like I'm going for a I'm going for a bullish bias on gold. I need this to break above this high, breaking it, coming to retest, and going for my 1,900. So this is what I need to see on gold. So I'm not taking any trade until we break above where we are right now. Where we are right now is $1,807. So until we break above that before I'll take my trade on gold. Now, listen, that scenario can happen. Now, how do I find out if something might go wrong? Because we have a higher high here, we have another higher high, but it turned to be a fake out. Which now, let me take, I think, okay, if you can watch in between, let me not take that off first because I want to do something else. If you can watch in between market structure, and the price action. Now we're on the 4-hourly time frame. We first broke up, we first broke this higher high, then we came to form a lower low. Listen, we broke this low, we came here to form a lower low. Then, according to market structure, we are just supposed to come back to maybe 0.618 or 0.782 or 0.5, then form a head and shoulders pattern, breaking down, retesting and couldn't break up, breaking down again, breaking this low, which is another entry. This is our first entry. This is the second, breaking this low to the second entry, then we flush to the downside. Probably breaking this one, coming to retest, then we flush to the downside too. These are the two scenarios you should be looking out for right now on gold. I guess, but this forward momentum is taking. Okay, if I can take this off, I'll draw it again for you to see. Let me take this two off. We are here already. I guess, or we can take this and see that we are having a rising wedge. How true do you confirm that this might be a rising wedge that will definitely make this pattern play out? I guess that will definitely make this pattern play out. I'll tell you what to do, how to find out. So if we can draw this, go like this, can draw this, making a head and shoulders pattern with a break and retest. The lower I can find out that we're coming back to $1,621 back to these what's it called? Our support level. The only way I can find out. So if I'm going to get this chart, just imagine that I'm trading from 1,800 and flushing it down to 1,609 with 10 lots. That's if that plays out, definitely we're coming back to that support level. So if I'm going to use a period of 10 days, which 10 days, which OctaFS does not using two lots, then definitely trading gold XAW, XAW. So since we're trading gold, and to calculate that using two lots, with 2 million naira, you can open two lots. Are you getting it? So my trading journey this might even take time into probably January, February to happen. It's even though you are swinging it and this happens, this plays out, which I know that we're breaking to the upside already. Definitely, I'll give you the scenario. I'll give you the two scenarios. If this scenario happens, I'll come down to this support first. We're still on the 4 hour. I'll go to daily to find out because the daily supersedes the higher time frame supersedes the lower time frame. So if I'm going to take this and say that my price is at sell using two lots, 1,800. I'm coming down to 1621, 1621, 1620. Calculate that. That's at $6,000. You know how much $6,000 is now in naira? That's 6,000 times. That's if I'm swinging it or if I'm not day trading it. If I'm day trading it, I might get more than 36,000. Again, maybe day trading, day trade 36,000 times 750 $8 right now. That's about 27 million naira with a capital of just 2 million naira. I can get this, even though I'm still going up. I guess from here we are right now 1807. I guess in 2 as another scenario again that we're going up to 1,900. Probably will retrace. I will show you why we retrace to 1,800. Calculate this. That's $20,000. $20,000 right now. 20,000 as we stand right now, which 0 point probably normally we're supposed to use a $10,000 account to enter a 0.4. Because I am good with these market structures and price actions, I can take a two-lot trade on gold with that. I don't know, I'll do a trading calculator and find out. So 750, this can give us about 15 million rand, 2 million rand. Swinging this and just letting yourself out of the market and all the emotions of the trading and this and that, you can use your 2 million rand to get 15 million rand. 15 million rand, we can start taking 10 lots, 5 to 10 lots. Are you getting it? From this 15 million rand, maybe within another 2 months again, 5 to 10 lots, 10 lots on this, get probably I'm aiming at 1,000 to 2,000 pips monthly. I guess in trading just maybe probably 500 lots, 500 pips weekly, getting up at 500 pips weekly, probably with 2 to 10 lots on this kind of trade, making about $100,000. And probably we will not use more than 10 lots as they may probably in April, May, we should be using 10 lots, probably April, May. So if we can swing $100,000 in May, swing on that $100,000 in June, swing on that $100,000 in April, that gives us 400,000 that may make us swing up to like 20 lot size on probably 500 to 2,000 lots that can earn us up to like $200,000 again. With a proper plan that I've made in place, we can get this proper plan and arrangement. I've backtested all the strategies, market structures, and price action. this can play out in 365 days. So here we are right now is just wait for whatever is. This is a short pattern already. I've given you is either we're in a rising wedge formation, which should bring us back to what's it called 1823 level to form 1823 level to form probably a double top. Listen, focus, just focus. We might form a double top formation from here, which will reverse us down here to break to the downside. Are you getting it? Or definitely, even though I'm waiting for a breakout here, now this will serve as my break and retest strategy before taking this trade. So it might take me this week or the whole of next week for this trade to play out. So I'm gonna, without a clear pattern, I'm not taking an entry. So whatever I'm waiting for here right now is this happening, breaking above this high. Yes, not a double top, not a double top, but a formation that will come and end here. Breaking above this high, probably getting here, retest this low. I guess in retest this area, then I'll take my buy position to start going up from there. If I see a double top formation here, okay, let me delete this. If I see a double top formation coming like this, double top, I will just flush it down. I guess I will enter, I will not leave. Probably it breaks this trend line again, enter from here and start coming down to the downside. So these are my scenarios I'm waiting for right now. Without a clear market structure, I don't take trades because of the kind of capital I'm working with. I'm not with much capital. As you can see, I'm recovering a lot. And the other way to find out if this is really going to be, and what's it called? If this is really going to be um, a what do you call it, is going to be a rising wedge. The other way to find out is using your RSI. So what's our RSI saying? Let me go to the RSI and see if there's anything that is giving me. Yes, it's giving me that this market might reverse to the downside. So watch out for if a break and what's it called? Watch out for this RSI. If it touches here and it bounces to the downside, are you getting it? If RSI touches here and it does not break and go, so you can use your RSI to take trades also. I take trades with my RSI. So two scenarios I'll be looking out for that I've given. My RSI comes here, fall to the downside and break. I'll follow my RSI. So I'll be watching my RSI for this particular level before taking a trade. This is a clear trade opportunity my RSI is giving because this is a divergence, as you can see. So I'll focus on my RSI to give me whatever is going to happen and go. So because this is my RSI, market is going up, my RSI has been coming down. So this is a possible way that we might reverse to the downside. Don't get it wrong. We might reverse to the downside does not mean that we are breaking the what's it called? We are returning back to an downtrend. Remember, remember, this is a very good area of value we have here. Are you getting it? This is a very good area of value we have here. So we might just be reversing to this. Let me come again. So I'm just using this as a training lesson that we might actually be doing this pattern kind of pattern trading, coming here, forming the higher high, and failing to break this high, forming this, then breaking this, the daily time frame, giving us a head and shoulders pattern, reverse to the downside, coming here. Then after here, anything that makes the momentum that is coming here break, that's in case we're coming down. I guess if it breaks, definitely it might invalidate this, what's it called, this support. Are you getting it? Now, to break down, turn resistance. Are you getting it? Break down to the downside. These are only scenario of us going down, giving this area of value here to invalidate, which is our 4-hourly structure to invalidate, because these are 4-hourly structure. So if I go to the 4-hourly structure, you see that we are currently this chart is messy right now. These are 4-hourly low. Again, so let me take this out. Let me take this out. Let me take this out also. So if you can see this structure, what do you see here? Let me zoom out. Always zoom out so that you see your structure very well. Whatever is happening here right now, if you're a day trader, this is what you should be looking at, that our 4-hourly low has not been broken, because this was a higher high, higher low. Are you guessing it? Higher high again. Now, have we broken? Where did this structure? Look. This is definitely what made this structure to break. If you're a market structure trader, what made this structure to break is this guy. Are you getting it? What makes the structure to break? This guy. So look at this guy right now. Have we broken down this? There was demand here. That was why we broke the structure. So he came here, took demand, used our 1 hourly or 15 minutes to shift structure again. Let's go to probably 1 hourly chart. Now, see what happened. Let me break market structure down for you again. We came up, we came down. Sorry,